Did you like the movie or dislike the movie?
I like the movie and I dislike the movie. I dislike the movie because every time I go to the movies, like the last movie was Butler, first scene, black woman got raped. Little fatherless child was left behind, and his father got shot down in the field in the first scene. Same thing happened with this film. Opening shot, someone was called a nigger. It's time for us to evolve past this. We got much history that goes further than slavery. Most of us is already here. Most of us is already indigenous to this planet, already through Pangea when the continents is all connected. It's already here. They found pyramids in Grand Canyon. They found pyramids in Grand Canyon. What's that saying? Saying wake up.
What did you think of the movie?
I thought the movie was amazing and troubling at the same time. I think that a lot of our history is not taught in such a profound manner. And to see it on film, I think it just, I mean, I couldn't even get through the movie without crying. It was hard to watch.
Did you get Black History coming up?
I did, and you know what? I grew up in the Bay Area, black family. I mean, I don't feel like I didn't get the black experience. What I didn't get
in school, did they teach like black?
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
Absolutely. We got a lot of history. We got every kind of history here in Northern California, but I think what I didn't get is the racism growing up. I grew up in a diverse neighborhood, and so I'm not accustomed to that, seeing that type of brutality or that type of racism leveraged on our community. It wasn't until I went into the military that I really saw that type of racism and that type of institutionalized behavior, because I met people who were from the South and who had comments about skin tone and complexion, and that wasn't something that I was raised with. And so for me,
may I ask what branch of the military you're in?
Navy. And so, no problem. And so for me, seeing this, it's shocking. And I think one of the things that really resonated with me was when he said, when they were on the ship and they were going somewhere in the South, and he said, you know, the niggas aren't gonna fight. And I still feel like that sometimes today, that people have been beaten down and broken to such a point that they won't fight. They won't stage a fight. And nobody's going to give us anything. And so I think that was something that really hit home, because I feel like if you break a person's spirit, then where is the fight? And I think that after 400 years of slavery, that's not going to go away anytime soon for our community. It's something that we really have to think about, because it was something that was bred into us, and it's something that we really are going to have to fight to make it go away, to want to be productive citizens as an entire community.
Would you see the movie again?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thanks a lot. So what did you think of 12 Years a Slave?
12 Years a Slave, I think, was just a gripping and a gut-wrenching testimony to what not only African American history, but American history.
Would you see it again?
I would see it again. And let me tell you why. It's so interesting, because I had told someone that it was a film that I would never want to see again, but I think that everyone should see. And I was just challenged by that I should actually see it again, because there's so many different nuances of the film and so many different portrayals that you miss the first time you see it. So actually now, based on that and based on us talking about that, I am going to see it again.
Do you think it was too brutal?
No, I don't think it was too brutal, because I think even the scene where the blood comes off of her back, I think that we needed to see that, because even with this film, and I don't think that there's been any film that has had a depiction of slavery, I think with this film not only shows slavery, but it still doesn't touch.
You don't think it was like Roots?
I think it was better than any other slavery movie that we've ever seen.
To me, it's like the Roots of the 21st century.
21st century, I can see why. I can definitely.
I'm 51.
Well, I'm not that far off.
Oh, yo. She's like 28 or something. Yeah, God, I thought
I
thought you were in your 20s.
No. Well, praise the Lord for that.
What'd you think of the movie?
1 second. Let her.
I thought the movie was brutal.
Okay.
And when I say brutal, it's definitely something that I cannot bring my daughters to.
Would you see it again?
It's definitely something I have to see again because it's something it's hard to believe. It's hard to take in. I believe that history books should be burned and rewritten.
Wow.
Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. We can talk about this.